This season of The Bachelor is not like anything you've ever seen before. Bachelor Sigmund Freud is out to find true love and a psychologist closest to his heart. Before we meet our contestants, here's a little insight on our Bachelor.
Well, first and foremost, I'm really into the unconscious. You know, the id, ego, and superego. Yeah, I gotta admit, my id can get a little out of control. You know, he's pleasure-seeking, impulsive, the whole 9 yards. It really contrasts with my superego. Yeah, that guy's a real perfectionist. But luckily, my ego's here to balance it all out, so I'm a pretty chill guy.
Now, let's meet our contestants.
To be fair, I don't think me and Freud have that much in common. But opposites attract, right?
Carl Jung is an up-and-coming psychologist from Kessel, Switzerland. His main interests include the collective unconscious and personality archetypes.
I think we'll get along pretty well.
Where are all the women at? Am I right?
Karen Horney is a female psychologist from Hamburg, Germany. Her main interests include childhood social tensions and the Electra complex.
Let's see if this Freud guy gets all my womanly needs. Should I look into the camera?
Yes, Alfred.
Alfred Adler is a psychotherapist from Vienna, Austria. His interests include the inferiority complex and that's about it.
Would Freud like me? I don't know. I don't really get along with a lot of people.
Let's see how our Bachelor and these contestants get along on their one-on-one sessions.
So, how do you feel about the unconscious? Well, that's cool and all, but I'm really into the collective unconscious. The collective what? You know, the unconscious beliefs that we all share that shape our personalities. Like Mother Nature, you know? I don't really feel a connection with you. That collective unconscious, are you kidding me? That's as far away from my beliefs as you can get. Something about the guy just grinds my gears. So as a woman, growing up, have you ever experienced any penis envy?
Excuse me?
You know, the supposed envy of a male's possession of a penis that's supposed to account for a woman's behavior.
No way. It's all about the womb envy.
What?
You know, the man's desire to bear a child.
I'm not really feeling this horny chick.
It's horny!
Okay, horny. So, what are you into?
Well, I've really been into studying the psychosexual stages.
You mean the oral, anal, phallic,
Latency and genital stages? Yeah, you're the first psychologist to have that interest.
I have a really good feeling about Adler. I think he could be the one.
With only one rose to give, Freud will be sending 2 people home tonight. Which lucky psychologist will he choose to stay?
So I met a lot of people tonight. Heard about a lot of different ideas. But I gotta say, only one psychologist has my heart. Alfred, will you step forward, please?
Really? Of course.
That's it for this season of The Bachelor. Catch us next week where Albert Bandura seeks out his true love.